Let's see, let's see.
Now that's what I call a feast. You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
He's a little bit drunk, I think.
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica,
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
no apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
Ooh, so good.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters. But no more! I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity.
That guy is trouble.
I am too young to have known the wars, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience.
He's up to no good.
What
I think
you,
he
my
will
kin to
be doing something.
How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
Let's see. It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it. It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that. It is impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can say whether the votes well. I won't say that I welcome it, but I guess it benefits all the nations involved.
It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that.
Indeed. I didn't know you had such a mercantile mind, Serenoa.
There are no
Coin drives the hearts of
asshole
men and nations alike. I suspect
responses.
all parties wouldn't be so eager to join hands if not for the promise of profit. And when we're all able to fill our coffers, perhaps we can finally let go of old grudges.
I guess this is
Sensible
utility?
perspective. I didn't know you had such a practical mind.
What were? Utility,
In
morality,
any
and
event,
I
it is always
have
good
forgotten
to have
about the
another
last one.
Perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn. Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see! And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
Trigan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
Yeah, shut up. 10 out of 10 voice acting. I gotta say that.
It would seem Lord Trigan has turned in for the night.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and trueborn siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
That sounds...
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
That's like the typical anime thing that... Don't call me by my surname, call me by my name. And it's like... Oh, he's calling me by my name. Big thing there.
Benedict. I thought
I want to play. Oh, come on. This is too much already.
My lord. Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those...
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend, long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
Yeah, my thoughts on the game right now is that there is too much story. Too much story going. That is too much. I mean, I've been playing for 2 hours and only 20 minutes of gameplay. Not a good ratio to start out a game. I mean, I love watching cutscenes, but if it's everything I'm doing, whew, it is tough. It's like, oh man. I mean, I bought a game to play it, not to watch a movie.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward. I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
Of course, Lord Simone.
Aye, my lord. Our undying loyalty to House Wolffort.
My son, listen well. A lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin and subjects alike. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father. I shall keep those words close to my heart. To that end, I require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolffort, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I. For my house and my people, I trust I can rely on you.
Well spoken, my son. I dare say you are more than ready to receive this.
The Scales of Conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
Here can I
It was
check?
gifted to our family
How am I
by
going?
the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust it to you.
I might.
However, it is of little use without these.
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers and allies. They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead. Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects, and choose your steps carefully. Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall be.
Man, now I have curiosity about
I
that
will, Father.
mechanic.
I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Will I be
Very
able to
good.
choose who
Now
to
do
give
your
the
duty,
coins to?
my son.
Or depending on my choices during those conversations, I'll be
await your
recruiting
orders,
the
my
guys who will be receiving the coins.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
Do I battle now?
And so the stewardship of House Wolffort passes from father to son. Lord Simone Wolffort, beloved throughout Glenbrook, entrusts the future to young Serenoa. With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolfforts set forth to the Crown City. With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolffort sets his eyes on the proving grounds, eager to show his worthiness.
Will Chapter 2 finish before any battle happens? I don't really know.
Will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually. What wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
He has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
No shit.
Very good.
Good. Tribute.
Serenoa of House Wolffort. The crown of Glenbrook now looks to you for loyal service and brotherhood.
Yes, your majesty. I shall not disappoint.
I dare you to say that again, Thalys.
Must you make me repeat myself? I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent our nation. Go push your papers in the shadows like the minor lordling's son you are.
You would shame me? You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
You both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
Such strong words, sister. Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolffort?
Please,
Of course,
Erica.
she's a waifu. She's 2 steps higher than you are.
Apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
And you must be Serenoa Wolffort. Well, I suppose we should bother the happy couple no longer. Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother's wiles. She always did have a way with men.
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
Too bad.
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and forgive me if I was out of line.
Those two, they were...
Thalys and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf. And my half-siblings.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
Smithy is now available at the encampment, so let's check it out. Is that a battle then? I don't know. For those of you who have lost your like the story thing, just a quick recap. Serenoa's father has stepped down from being a lord and has passed the torch to Serenoa's, and they are participating in like a battle. Each nation, each of the 3 nations provides with an army and participates in a like battle to prove which army is the strongest one of the realm. And this is a mechanic I really like. It's really curious. Instead of equipping different weapons to each of your characters, you can only equip accessories, but you can improve their weapons. The smithy. At the smithy, you can upgrade smithy. It's just smithy or the smithy? I would say it's smithy because it's blacksmith, but you can upgrade your weapons and unlock... I get it comes from blacksmith. You can upgrade your weapons and unlock weapon abilities. Both of these services require materials and coin. Each weapon has 3 ranks. Increasing weapon's rank unlocks more powerful abilities for that weapon. You can acquire weapon abilities within the same rank in any order, but the latter a skill is learned, the more materials it will require. Okay. The weapon ability is connected to another with an arrow icon. Then they must be acquired in the order the arrow indicates. Weapon abilities contained within a box marked with OR cannot be achieved at the same time. However, once you have acquired either one, both become available, as you might switch between them at no cost. Oh, that's curious. So if I take that thing, I'll be able to switch between them without any cost. So let's see. Damage increase. HP, so improving my weapon gives the character more HP, that's curious. Defense, magic defense, and luck. I guess... Oh, what's that, by the way? I guess I'll go... Oh, I love how it looks. Improving your weapon also improves it looked on the character portrait. I love it. I don't know if I would be able to at some point to change weapons or something. I don't really know. But right now I'm totally lost, but I'll be increasing damage. Regular damage. I could also increase crit, but 6 iron now. You also... Oh, you don't need iron, you need timber stone. You need fiber? What's that? Increased fire damage. Ooh. Oh, I love the tome look there. I love it. Increases fire damage with clear weather. So I guess if it's raining, no more fire damage, which makes sense. Is that physical damage, by the way? Stone here. Evasion. Restore more HP. Okay. I guess I also have Anna. And you, which also requires stone and... Oh man, look at that shield. I love it. I really love it. That are the details that makes you think, wow, they have really think about that. I love it. It's a minor detail, but it's amazing. Let me check at the vendor. I have 10 of each. Oh no, he has. Okay. Well, I guess this is it. So let's leave the encampment. So as I was saying, Serenoa's dad has stepped down. I'm the new leader of Wolffort House, and I have to Wolffort House. Then I have to participate in a battle between 3 armies, one of each nation. So let's see how this goes.
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzelian mines have commenced in earnest.
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated. May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for all of our nations.
Okay.
Well said. With Hyzant's salt and capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, our realm's future is bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. We owe a debt of gratitude for all who have supported this grand venture. A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear fruit. And House Wolffort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history. Let us raise our cups and toast to their health and happiness.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Lord Serenoa is smiling from ear to ear. Shame his parents couldn't be here to see this.
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Eridor. We have a job to do here, and the day has only begun.
Now that the formalities are done with, let the festivities begin.
Battle! Come on!
Step forward, Sir Maxwell.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn Spear.
Glenbrook's fiercest warrior. They say he has never known defeat.
I would take the measure of this man.
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, let us be stifled by rigid formality no longer. There is a tourney to be had, after all. A much more entertaining event than my endless speeches.
Yes, please. Yes. This is breaking the fourth wall, by the way.
Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our previous challenge? I very much look forward to finding out. Until then, help yourselves to our hospitality and our wine.
Eat, drink, and be merry. It shall not be long until final preparations are complete.
Our time is nigh, Serenoa. Ah, but I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolffort. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Okay. Have more faith in yourself, my friend. You too shoulder the future of the kingdom after all. There is no time for self-pity, but Prince subjects mustn't hear him talking that way. Come, preparing for tourney will take your mind off your worries. Let's say that thing. I think it's more like a closer relationship with him. I mean, I have to show my trust in my friend after all.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. After all, you too shoulder the future of the kingdom.
I wonder if Glenbrook will truly flourish thanks to anything I do.
Of course it will. It already has. Besides, House Wolffort is at your back.
My apologies. And thank you. I shall strive
Friendship
to be
matters.
worthy of your
I want to give you 1 coin, man.
You two are quite the pair, aren't you?
Bros, of course.
Fast
We are
friends
bros.
from the day we met. And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you sooner. This is Huette of the Kingsguard.
Who are you?
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Lord Wolffort.
Ah, Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see that it is so, my lord.
Now let us begin our preparations. Today we take the field, and today
we claim victory.
Roland and Huguette join your forces. Okay, let's take a look at them then. Well, Roland's attitude in battle. I fought with him already. Game. Strikes foes 2 squares in front of him. Of course, he has a spear. And Huguette's aptitude in battle, range arrows. Oh, she's an archer, of course. Easily traverses terrain. I guess she has good mobility then. I guess it will be easier to combine. No, more exploration. No, please. I want to battle. Why are you doing this to me? I wonder if those 2 would be dying to participate in the tourney. Soon you will lead your first foray into battle, and Lady Frederick and I shall experience your combat for the first time. First time? Yeah. Do you have a stratagem in mind for the tourney? It might be but a tourney, but defeat will bring shame upon us. I intend to do whatever I must to win. Nah, that's not something I should. I would say. Our house fights with honor. There shall be no tricks, but we will offer our opponents no quarter. You handled yourself admirably when the bandits attacked. I expect your magic to be the key to our victory. We fight with honor. We do not dirty stratagems, but of course, I'll plan to win. Indeed, the strategy may lack subtlety, but it is honest. In times of peace, it would not to do rely on dispute tactics. We comport ourselves on the battlefield should be a reflection of our conduct outside of it. I intend to make others know House Wolffort can be trusted. Yeah. Very wise, my lord. If peace between nations is to continue, then the role of warriors must change with the times. However, you mustn't forsake the legacy you have inherited. I believe the course you have chosen with the delicate path throughout 2 ideals. Okay. So, let's see. You are here. Are some irons shining around? I don't know. My lord, before the tourney begins, I would like to ask you a single question. To what end do you believe this contest is being held? It intends for our 3 nations to gather and celebrate. Although the battles may be bloodless, victory is sweet all the same. In time of peace, there are precious few chances to display martial prowess. I mean to remind people of how Wolffort's legacy. This one, I think it's the one I owe. It might appear to be mere entertainment, but reputations are at stake. We show weakness, then it will be noted by all in the attendance. Yeah, that's true also, but I don't want to talk in negatives. So, very good, my lord. Although the weapons will be blunted, there will be victors and vanquished all the same. The attendees will be curious to see the new lord's talent. Does he possess the ferocity of his forebears? The answer to that question was, shall we determine soon, and shall bring far from the future. Okay. Are there any items around? Items, where are you? Can I... Oh, I can sprint. Oh man, that's fast! One dancer is there. Oh, this is like playing... This is like watching Initial D right now. I'm... I'm drifting around. Yeah, you are stupid. I don't really care about you. There are a lot of things, I guess, around, but I don't know if I want to talk with everything. I guess I'll take a look around. And that's it. There are no items around, by the way. I'm surprised of that. Why are there no items around? I thought there would be items. No, there are no items. So let's conclude the preparations, I guess. And the exploration, I mean. Journey will begin soon. I'd best head back. Let's see. And here comes the battle, at last. Recommended level 3. I'm not quite there yet, but I guess I'll be reaching level 3 this battle. Well, this time I have like 8 members in my party.
The combatants have arrived, and the stage has been set. Let us introduce the champions who will fight for the glory of their nations.
The glory.
Fighting for the honor of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, General Avlora. Fighting for the honor of the Holy State of Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshal. Fighting for the honor of the Kingdom of Glenbrook, House Wolffort. And last but not least, the victor of our previous
it's a
tourney,
four-way battle.
Sir Maxwell, the Dawn Spear.
Hurrah! Hurrah! The Wolffort Lordling is here in his father's stead, I see.
Lord Simone's heroics on the battlefield are the stuff of legend. A pity I couldn't match swords with him today.
You will match swords with me. I promise to make it every bit as exhilarating as Father would.
You have his spirit, if nothing else.
Oh, it might be a tournament, of course.
I look forward to
well, it is a
crossing swords
tournament.
with
Okay, of course it is a tournament. It has been said like 20 times, but what I mean is that I might face...
Our first pairing.
Yeah, it's fought by pairings. That's what I wanted to...
And Lord Wolffort.
I did not realize that until now. So I guess I'll be fighting someone. I don't really... I haven't read who. But I guess I'll be... Well, maybe not. Maybe it will be that anime thing that it is supposed that the Dawn Spear will win, but then the other house makes some tricky business and wins the battle, and I have to fight against who it wasn't supposed to win, but it end up winning. Well, you know, the typical anime things. During battle preparation, you can survey the battlefield, place units, and even return to the encampment. So there is battle preps in this game. Oh, that's nice. I guess I can forge weapons and buy things. It's in battle.